Today I'm reviewing 8 very different personal item backpacks to help you find one that will work best for you. I'll be going over sizes, weights, durability, pockets, safety, and so much more to help you make an educated decision. I've picked out a huge variety, so there should be one for every type of traveler if a backpack is already your preferred personal item bag. I am really excited to get into this one, so let's go. Y'all, this week has been a crazy one for the books. A week ago, I ended up having emergency gallbladder surgery done, which was definitely not on my 2025 bingo card. And then 3 days ago, we got hit by a historical snowstorm for this area. I mean, we had snow on the beach, which is just, it's insane. It was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, but very crazy. So I was not sure if this video was going to get made or not, or when it was going to get made, but I am feeling really good. My recovery has been amazing. I did not think I would be feeling this good a week out, but I'm feeling great. The snow is still out there on the ground. It is taking quite a few days for it to melt. So if you do hear the furnace in the background, I'm going to apologize in advance. It's still anywhere from 25 to 30 degrees outside. So it's still really cold and it's taking the snow a long time to melt. And the furnace is running pretty much nonstop. So if you hear the rattling furnace in the background, I apologize in advance, but a girl's got to stay warm, you know? With that little update out of the way, let's get back to why you clicked on this video in the first place. Even though I have shoulder issues, I am still a diehard backpack girly. I just find that a backpack gives me so much more freedom during travel days, and it's really a nice option to have for day trips when I'm on a tour. So I'm always on the lookout for the backpack that is going to serve me the best and ideally have some style to it as well. And I figured if I'm looking for the perfect backpack for me, there's probably some of you looking for the perfect backpack for you. And I thought the best way to structure this video is to go in order by price. And we are going to start with the least expensive backpack and then work our way to the most expensive backpack. This video is not sponsored by any of these backpack brands, although I have been gifted a few of these backpacks. And I do have affiliate links below for most of the bags if you find one that strikes your fancy. Now this is going to be a super casual review video. I am going to put up on the screen the details, the stats for each bag, if you will. Like I'll put up the price or what the price is right now on Amazon, the sizing, the weights. I'm just going to do a free-for-all, basically a real review video, because some of these bags, actually many of these bags I haven't actually used in the real world. So I'm going to give you my opinion on what I think are the pluses and the minuses for each bag as we go through them, and who I think the bag might be best for, which traveler might find the most use out of each of the backpacks. So let's get started. Our first bag is one that I have, and probably the only one out of all of these that I have actually used fairly extensively, and that is the Lovebook backpack. And there are multiple different styles and sizes for the Lovebook backpacks on Amazon. This one is one of the larger ones. This is about an 18-inch backpack, so it is definitely on the larger size side. And I think it might be actually the largest backpack out of all the ones that I'm going to review today. And I have no complaints about this backpack. It has served me very well over the past few years as my personal item backpack. But with my shoulder issues, I'm feeling like I can overpack this and it can get fairly heavy, and it gets kind of big to put under the seat in front of me. I really haven't had a whole lot of issues of running into places where it wouldn't slide under the seat in front of me, even in a window seat, which is what I sit in usually. And the window seat floor space in front of you under the seat is more limited than the other seats, especially the middle seat. One of the wins for being in a middle seat is that you actually generally have more space to slide your personal item bag under that seat in front of you in the middle seat. When you are in the window seat, you kind of have a curvature to the floor, so it takes up space. Plus, a lot of times now there are electronical and mechanical things that are under the seats that come down down into the space. The space is shrinking under the seats is what I'm saying. There are times that I really have to smush this in to get it under the seat, and it'll still kind of hang out a couple of inches, but the flight attendants don't mind that much. But if you're a taller person, I mean, I'm only 5'3", but if you're taller, you want all of that floor space that you can put your feet in that you can get. So this is large. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but there are a lot of other smaller options for this, and I will have them all linked. Well, not all of them because they have so many options, but I will have a couple of different sizes linked below. The thing I like about the Love Book is it does have a ton of pockets for, I love and hate it. It has a ton of pockets to be able to put different things in different pockets. My problem is these days I'll forget which pocket I put it all in, or if I have it, scattered around too much in the backpack, then it's hard to find when you're trying to pull it out and get things out while you're on the plane and smushed into that little space. I have done several videos where I show how I pack my personal item backpack and a couple of hacks that I use in order to make sure I have all of the items that I want with me on that flight that are easy to access while I'm on that flight. So I will have those videos listed in the description below. The pros about the backpack are it does have a lot of pockets, which for some people that is really appealing. I love the style of this one. I think it looks really classy. I like the light gray. It does have space in here for two different laptops or a laptop and a tablet. It has nice cushioned spaces for that. It has your pockets to put your pins in. It does have an external USB charger here. So what you can do is, if you've never used one of those before, you can plug your portable charger in here on the interior of the bag and kind of slide it down into a pocket that's inside there. And then you can plug your whatever you want to charge up. Your phone can plug into this, and then you can portably charge your phone, your computer, I guess, your tablet, whatever you want to charge on the exterior of the bag. I've never used this. I just pretty much use my portable charger. I take it out and I use it on my phone. I am curious how many people actually have used this. Just let me know in the comments below if you've ever used this external charging system on any of the backpacks that you have. Another huge thing that I love about the Love Book backpacks is their water bottle holders are big. So they fit almost every water bottle that you can have. That is definitely something that I have found with a lot of backpacks, that the water bottle holders just won't hold a bottle. They'll hold a bottle like this size. This is like an 18-ounce bottle, and that goes in easy, like easy peasy. But then I have a 24-ounce bottle that it would not fit in most of the water bottle holders for most of these backpacks. So I do love that it's got a nice big water bottle holder. It also has this lovely hidden pocket back here on the back, which is perfect for your passport and your wallet or whatever you want to have kind of hidden and back against your back. Things that I don't like about the Love Book backpack. I mean, there isn't much to not like about it. Like I said, the size is can be a bit challenging at times. I really, as I go on, all the pockets are a bit too much for me. I actually think that I am leaning more towards wanting something a little more streamlined than this, because this just has too many places to put things that I will absolutely 100% forget where I have put them. Yeah, and little pockets where little things can get down and then you can't find them, and it takes like the 10th time of looking in that same pocket for that one thing that you're pretty sure you put in there, and finally the 10th time you look, you actually find it. Yeah, that's I think a problem with this backpack, is it's just too many places for things to get lost when you've put them in places that you think you'll be able to find them. So who do I think this backpack is best suited for? If you're a person who wants a value backpack, you don't want to put a lot of money into your backpack, and you really, really love organization and putting things in certain places, then I think a Love Book backpack is going to be perfect for you. I am going to admit that this backpack was definitely bought on a whim, or I wanted to test it out on a whim. I saw the bright colors. It comes in like 8 different bright colors, and it just seemed very unique. I don't think it's really going to be a great personal item backpack, but we'll get into that in just a second. This is a packable backpack. It does pack down into an envelope-sized pouch. And that means that it's very limited as to what it has inside. There are no padded pockets in here for a laptop or a tablet or your e-reader. It does have an internal pocket in here, so there is a place that you can put extra things, but otherwise it's just one big hole inside. It does have a trolley strap on the back, which I thought is interesting. It's one of those that's a trolley strap that can be used as a pocket, or you can unzip it and then use it as a trolley strap. And then of course you've got just the front little pouch pocket here too. Very simple. The material is really nice. I mean, this is $75, so it's not an inexpensive packable backpack. The zippers are leather coated. The stitching on this is really nice. The canvas that they used for the backpack straps is really solid quality. It's a small company, which is always kind of nice to support. The negative obviously is you go from the Love Book with super organization pockets to not having any at all on here, and it's pretty flimsy. I wouldn't necessarily want to put my laptop in here, even if I had it in a padded case, which is how I usually travel with it. I would put my e-reader in here and have no issue with that. And if I had a tablet, I'd probably put that in here too. My laptop is my livelihood, so I would want it a little more protected. Who this would be really good for is somebody who needs an extra personal item bag, but generally wants to travel around during the day with more of a purse or a crossbody bag. They don't really need to have a bulky backpack for the rest of their trip. They just need something to maybe put their purse in, an extra set of clothes, their e-reader, and maybe a few other miscellaneous things, but you're not traveling with a laptop or any major electronic equipment. And you want to be able to just fold this up and put it away and pack it away when you get to your destination and not really use it until you get on the plane to come back home. That's who I think this is a great option for, if you just don't want to have to deal with a bulky backpack once you get to your destination, and you can put this out of sight, out of mind until you travel again. They're really pretty. They've got a bright green, a bright blue. I mean, the colors are fantastic. I just don't think it's that useful for the way that I travel. Backpack number 3. This is a Quince padded backpack, and this is a look-alike for a designer bag. I think the designer is MZ Wallace. I don't follow a lot of designers. I just watch other YouTubers and I hear them mention it, but I'm not your Gucci girls. I mean, you could put something in front of me and I have no idea if it was a designer bag or not. That's me. But my understanding is that this is a lookalike for a designer backpack. It is very pretty. I like that it does have some pockets, but it's not overly pocketed. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. When they intubated me for the surgery, I think I don't have a sore throat or anything, but I definitely have been losing my voice a lot this week. So I will try not to clear my throat too terribly much. This has pockets, but it's not excessively pocketed like the Love Book backpack. The one negative for me on this backpack is that it isn't large enough for my laptop. So this is on the smaller side. You can put like a 13-inch laptop in here, but my 15-inch will not fit in here. I have tried. I really wanted to take this to Norway, Sweden, and Finland with me. This was going to be the backpack I was going to take, but when I got it and I realized that my laptop wasn't going to fit, it instantly got rejected. The other thing about this is it's got those, like I was talking about, how the small water bottle holders, got my trusty sample, like it'll hold that water bottle, but it is even tight with that in there. So anything larger than that size water bottle is going to be a challenge to get in there. It does have one of the zippered trolley straps down here. You unzip it and unbuckle it, and then you've got a very large trolley strap on the back. But it's nice because if you don't need it as a trolley strap, that's a nice size pocket back there. And then you've got the front kangaroo pouch. Inside, you do have space for your laptop, e-reader, iPad, whatever you're going to put in there. One other zippered pocket, and then just, a nice basic interior. The interior is black, which makes it more challenging to find things inside the bag when you are trying to look for them on the airplane. That's something to keep in mind. I like this backpack. I think it looks really cool. Like, I love this quilted fabric on here. It is water resistant. The quiltedness makes it even more padded, so you do feel like everything's a little more protected. The hardware on this bag is very, very nice. The zippers work fantastic. Even the hardware here for the backpack straps is very, very, like, these feel like they're slash proof straps down here. Not this part, well, maybe in there, but definitely this part would be hard to slash through. Like, they're hefty. This is a very, very nicely made backpack. I think this is a backpack that's perfect for the person who's looking for a little bit more of a sophisticated look and it doesn't really need to travel with a lot of electronics. It does come in 2 other colors, I believe navy, and I'm not sure what the other color is, but I'll put those up on the screen, the other options. I got the black because I think the black is what most people usually see for this style. It is a very, very attractive backpack. I just think it's got some limitations. I do think with the dark interior, it would be a huge challenge to be able to find things in the backpack, on the floor, under the seat in front of you, especially if the lights in the plane have been turned off. That would be, I think that's the biggest negative to this backpack overall. That and the fact that you can't fit larger electronics in it. It's a beautiful bag. And price-wise, very, very reasonable. I am so excited to introduce you to this backpack. This is a brand new on the market backpack. In fact, it's a Kickstarter campaign that will be starting February 4th, which should be the Tuesday after this video is published. This backpack comes from Almond Oak. The name of the company is Almond Oak. And Dylan over at Almond Oak reached out to me to review it for you guys. And I do think that this is a really, really great bag. And we're going to get into that in a minute. But one of the things I loved about Almond Oak when Dylan reached out to me is his purpose behind the company. What Dylan wants to do is create the perfect travel gear. Like, he wants to create the perfect backpack, and he's only going to design one backpack. Then he's going to move on to something else in travel gear, like the perfect travel pant or the perfect travel wallet. He's going to create individual specific travel gear, but only one of each item. I think it's a very creative and unique business idea, and I think, you know, something that could be extremely successful. I'm super excited to share his first backpack with you. I think that you're gonna like it. So we're gonna start with the fact that it does open up as a clamshell backpack. You can open it up like this, so it makes it easier to pack. Like, this would be a great backpack if you are trying to do one bag packing, or maybe one bag with a smaller carry-on suitcase. There's also the ability to extend this portion, so you can zip it all the way out, and then you get an extra couple of inches for that, or yeah, a couple of inches for that backpack part. Easy to throw some compression packing cubes in there and pack up for a weekend getaway. It's also got lovely light interior, so easy to find things when you are looking for them on the plane. Outside of the actual packing area, then you have this front pocket here. It's kind of a hidden front pocket, which I love, and it's more of a side pocket. So in here you have a place for pins, a little zipper pocket in here, just a very, very nice size pocket. This would be, if you've seen my how I pack my personal item bag, this would be where I would put my Ziploc bag that I want to be able to pull out during the flight, that would have all of those items in it that I would want to access easily. It has one nice water bottle pocket here that is also breathable, so if condensation happens, it doesn't get all watery inside the water bottle pocket. It's got a little stretch to it, but I think you're still going to be limited to a fairly small, like a normal size plastic water bottle. On this side, instead of a water bottle pocket, you have an extra hidden pocket in here. So this is the perfect space to be able to put your wallet or your passport, quick access items you want, but you want them to be hidden away. I also like that you've got a handle on this side so you can carry it like a regular bag if you wanted to. It has a nice trolley strap back here, a nice simple one. I actually kind of prefer these simple single strap trolley straps to the big bulky ones because those can get really challenging to put over the handles of the suitcases. And I find that these single ones are just easier to manipulate when you are trying to get your backpack on and off of your suitcase. Now the back pocket here is where you have your very, very nice padded felt type of material in here, soft padded pockets in here for multiple computers. My computer does fit in here. You could also have your tablet, your readers. You could put two computers. If you had a 15-inch and a 13-inch, you could put both of those in here. And it has another pocket at the top, which this would probably be where I would put my electronics that I would need easy access to, maybe my portable battery or something. The material is very nice and lightweight. In fact, this is a very, very lightweight backpack out of the gate. Before you even put anything in there, it's very light. Another thing on this backpack that is really challenging to find for personal item backpacks is a chest strap, which I know for a lot of us that, you know, some of these backpacks, the way that the backpack straps are made, they kind of slide on and off of us, or they'll slide off the shoulders. So I love that you've got this really nice chest strap, and it adjusts up and down on a slider here on the backpack straps, which is ingenious because, you know, not all chest straps are where they need to be, especially for those of us with a little bit of extra stuff in the front, right? And I don't even have that much extra stuff. So I know that some of you out there are like, chest straps are just just smush me down. So having the ability to adjust this up and down is very, very nice. The quality materials, really, really well done. For the price point that he was going to be selling it at, this is a very, very nice product. The Kickstarter campaign launches on Tuesday, February 4th, which is just a few days from now. I do have the links down below for you to be able to go to that, and you can go ahead and kind of bookmark that until it comes out on Tuesday. The early bird special on these backpacks is going to be $85. And then if you are later into the Kickstarter campaign, it will be the normal price of $99. He put so much into the design of this. I just think it's amazing. Kudos to Dylan. Great, great job. Keep the company name Almond Oak in your mind because I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of it in the future. Bag number 5 is the Pragma V-style bag. Now I showcased this in a video a couple of months ago when I was doing my new 6 to Start capsule wardrobe video and showed you how you could use this backpack in various different ways while you are traveling. The negatives to the Pragma V-style bag is that it's pretty small. It would be challenging to get a 13-inch laptop in here. If you only travel with a tablet or an e-reader or both a tablet and e-reader, those are going to fit fine in here. But anything more than that is going to be a challenge. I know a lot of you, it doesn't matter. You don't care if you need to be able to put a 13 or 15-inch laptop in here. That's just not how you're traveling these days. And otherwise, I think this backpack is really cool for the person who wants to be able to have a lot of variety of uses out of their backpack when they travel. Like to not only use it as your personal item bag on the plane, but then when you get to your destination, it looks really cute as a purse or as a crossbody bag, or however you want to use this. It does have some nice organization inside, and it's got some safety features. Like it does have a locking zipper here that locks on to that little loop down there. It has some lovely pockets inside. It does have a nicer, lighter interior. So if you are looking for things in the plane, it's a little bit easier to see, especially on this purple one. It comes with the backpack straps and the crossbody strap. So however you want to be able to use it. And it does have this nice magnetic spot where you can, just slide your backpack shoulder straps down in here so they don't get in the way when you're traveling. Another nice simple trolley strap on the back of the backpack in order to slide that onto your suitcase. It comes in 4 different colors: the purple, a cream color, a navy blue, and a black. This is kind of a eggplant colored. One of the things inside the bag that you don't really see in many of the other bags is it does have a plastic pocket. So this is, nice if you need to have a spot for liquids that you would take out of your liquids bag, but you want to have in your bag with you, like lip gloss, mascara, maybe some hand cream, whatever you might want to have on the plane once you get through security. And you can have that in that plastic pocket, so if the air pressure gets too high and those things kind of like leak a little bit, they're inside that plastic pocket instead of inside the whole bag, and they don't spill all over everything. It is a very unique bag, very, very different from the rest of the backpacks that I am showing today. I think this bag is perfect for somebody who is looking for more versatility out of their backpack, that they want something that's not just a backpack, but they can use it in multiple other ways while they are traveling. The materials are really, really nice on this bag. It's very well made. If you're looking for something that you can use as a backpack and a purse, this is definitely the backpack for you. Backpack number 6. This is probably the most utilitarian backpack of the ones that I am showing today, and maybe, dare I say, the most masculine of all of the backpacks that I am showing. I feel like it's got a very tech bro feel to it. Not really my thing, but it does have a lot of great features to it. The one negative out of the gate is that it is really heavy. Like, this is probably the heaviest of all of the backpacks. Well, the leather one's pretty heavy too. This is really, really heavy before you even put anything in there. And I will tell you, my laptop weighs a lot. Like, my laptop alone is like 3 or 4 pounds. So once I've added the laptop to this bag, it's probably already at about 8 pounds for carrying on my back. That just out of the gate is kind of a negative, not kind of, is a big negative to me. This is another one that has excessive pockets for organization if that is something that you are into. It's a very, very nicely made backpack, but it's got a lot going on. Let's start by opening up the back side of this backpack. But I do want to point out first that it does have these padded areas on here that are for airflow and also to just be more comfortable on your back. The straps are padded as well, so lots of comfort aspects were put into the design of this backpack. Now we're going to open up the back, which is where the laptop area is, and you will see it opens all the way out. You've got this sleeve here that would be good for like your tablets or your e-readers, but in here is where your laptop would go, and it is super padded, incredibly padded, protected area for your laptop in there. Your laptop is going to be very, very secure in this backpack. You've got this heavy duty like cable handle, which I'm not sure what the point of I guess just because it wouldn't be able to be like clipped or cut, but I don't know, it seems a little excessive. Now let's look in the inside pockets. Black interior, gonna be really hard to see anything in here when you are on that plane. And you've got a couple of pockets in here, nothing, super exciting. This is your quick grab pocket at the top, which would be where you would maybe want to put your, I don't know if I would put my wallet and passport there, because when you are wearing this on your back, then that pocket is facing out towards the back and you wouldn't necessarily be able to feel if somebody is pulling something out of that pocket. Not a great location for a hidden pocket there. Up here, we've just got your front kind of regular pouch pocket. Here is your normal, the normal front pocket on a backpack. It does have a trolley strap at the very bottom of the backpack. Down here, it's kind of hard to see. And it doesn't have another one up here. So it would be a little awkward if you don't have a lot of space on the top of your carry-on suitcase that you're putting that trolley strap on. Like, I travel with my trolley strap only up about like that most of the time, and then I just roll it around, and if I did that, the backpack's going to kind of be like wibbly wobbly on the top. So I'm not thrilled with the location of the trolley strap on here. Overall, as you can tell, not my favorite backpack. I think the weight out of the gate, and I don't mean to rhyme there, makes this a really challenging backpack for women, especially our age, to carry around. It's super heavy. I don't think this is made for women, to be completely honest. And the reason I'm showing it to you here is just a comparison, and I've had a couple of people ask about the level 8 backpack because it does have good reviews on it, and the quality is really, really nice. If you're a person who is really into your tech gear and you need to carry around multiple computers and make sure that they are secure and safe, this by far is going to be the best backpack for keeping your electronics safe and secure and padded so that they don't, get banged around if the backpack gets thrown around for some reason or another. Otherwise, I really think that this backpack is not a fantastic choice for most people. So backpack number 7, I got because I just wanted to see what a leather backpack looked like. And it was hard to find a leather backpack that I liked the look of and that was reasonably priced, let's say. That wasn't like $400. So Samsonite, good old Samsonite, had this leather backpack and I thought I would take a look at it and see what I thought and share my thoughts with you. I like the brown because I have so much black, so I wanted to get something in brown. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a little more of a relaxed leather when I got it, but it is really stiff. Don't particularly like it. Feels like it's a suitcase rather than a backpack. It's very, very stiff. It's heavy. It's, I think, close to 4 pounds without anything in it. It's close to being as heavy as a level 8, but it is not as heavy as the level 8 backpack is. It does have your single trolley strap here, which I do like. And then on the back, it's got your laptop area. It's not very, like the zippers don't come down very far, so there's not a lot of space to kind of get in there and get things. It's a very deep pocket without a lot of accessibility. But if you're just sliding your laptop in and out of there, that's all you need it for. The zippers are really kind of cool. They've got a cool design on them and they're very, very heavy. And I do like that they've got the holes at the top. So if you wanted to put a lock on here, you'd be able to easily lock your zippers. The main compartment opens up like, well, almost like a clamshell, except for they've put these here so it kind of limits the ability to open it all the way out. Don't particularly love that because packing one like this can be, I guess it depends how you want to pack it. Like it opens up so that you can pack it down this way, but if you wanted to pack it like a clamshell, it's not as easy. It's got limited pockets, which I do kind of appreciate. You could pack this backpack for a full weekend. I do think that you could put, especially for a warm weather weekend that's only like a couple of days, maybe 2 nights away, you could definitely pack in this for one bag packing. And it's kind of nice. You've got these pockets here. You could slide a pair of sandals or flip-flops in here, wear your tennis shoes, maybe put like your toiletries on the other side, and then have your clothing like packed on the inside of that. And then you've got your other pockets here, which again is another, doesn't fold all the way, zips all the way down, but doesn't fold all the way out. And this is where you've got your multiple different pockets. It's another padded pocket here on the front. So you could put another computer or your e-reader, your tablet or whatever. And then you've got this zippered, space here that pins whatever you wanted to put there. And finally, you have your small little pocket up here that maybe your wallet, your passport. I really do like the backpacks that have the hidden pocket on the back that stays up against your back instead of being on the front of the backpack. That just feels like it's a little easy to access, and there's no way to lock this particular zipper on this pocket. If you are looking for something leather, this is a nice enough bag. It's not what I was looking for when I ordered a leather backpack. I was hoping that it would already feel a little bit more relaxed and not so stiff. It's too stiff for me. If you are looking for something leather though, it's a nice backpack and it is Samsonite. It's got a quality name behind it. Lots of padded area for your electronics. So again, another good option if you need to have electronic protection. The backpack strap's really stiff, so probably not going to be the most comfortable thing until you break it in. I think it's going to be like a pair of shoes. You really have to break this in and use it multiple times for it to then become a favorite piece for you. If you're a leather person, you're looking for a leather backpack, this might be a good option for you, but otherwise I would not It's not my favorite, and I probably really wouldn't truly recommend it to many people. Last up, and certainly not least, is the Pacsafe CX backpack. This thing is beautiful. It's made of recycled material, which Pacsafe does with a lot of their products. Love, love, love that idea. But the best thing about Pacsafe backpacks is how secure and functional they are. And it looks pretty. Let's get into this. This has the slash-proof handles and slash-proof backpack straps. One of the things with these backpack straps, this one backpack strap on the one side has a locking hook here, so you can unlock it, you can unclip it, and then you can clip it around like the leg of a table or a chair or something like that for extra security when you are out and about and you want to take the backpack off. That, I think, is ingenious. And then up here, we have a very, very unique locking zipper situation here. It has this very hefty D-ring here, which has a kind of a secret way to get your zippers undone. It took me a good 5 minutes to figure out how to get these zippers done. So I figure any thief is not going to be spending that much time trying to figure out that mechanism. Zippers themselves kind of lock together, so you have to like manipulate those apart too. Multiple different ways that it makes it challenging for someone to get into your backpack. And then inside we've got, look at that lovely, nice, light interior. You've got a spot for the computer right here, which my computer does fit in here. More space to, put your stuff at the bottom, an extra set of clothes, or, whatever else you're going to put into the body of your personal item bag. And then it's just got a couple of pockets here. Simple. I like simplicity. On the front here, we've got the kangaroo pouch, which has simple couple of pockets here in the front. Easy peasy, nothing too fancy. This also has a way to slide your zipper into a little strap here, so it holds the zipper in place and it makes it more challenging for anybody to get into that. On the back, we do have the trolley strap here, another nice simple trolley strap to be able to slide on to your suitcase. And you've got pretty decent size water bottle holders, so it would hold a nice bigger water bottle in here without too much effort. Got a nice elastic on there. Both sides you have that water bottle holder area. Finally, in here on the other side of where you would slide your computer into is an RFID protected pocket where you could put your passport and your wallet, and it's pretty close to the top of the backpack, so you'd be able to grab in there and get it pretty quickly and easily. I am bummed that they don't have a hidden pocket on the outside back area. With the Almond Oak backpack and with the Love Book backpack, I do think that those are something that I really do appreciate in a backpack, is having that hidden pocket. You don't have to go inside the backpack in order to your wallet or your passport, especially if you're like me and you pack your personal item pretty full when you travel. It's nice to not have to go in and out of that too often and to be able to use something on the outside to access those items that you need to access quite frequently. But that would be the only negative that I have about this backpack. I think this is probably, aside from the new Almond Oak backpack, the most functional backpack of the ones that I am showing. In fact, honestly, of all 8 backpacks that I've shown today, I will be using either this one or the Almond Oak backpack probably most of the time from here on out. I like the simplicity of both of them. I like the style and the functionality of each of them. I like that they are made of very lightweight materials, so they're not a whole lot of weight before I start to put things into them. Of course, with the Pacsafe backpack, I love the anti-theft options, especially if I'm traveling somewhere where theft is a big issue. So if I were going to, say, Italy, or I was going to more Central American countries that might have issues, or some of the Asian countries, this would be a backpack that I would choose just because I would feel a lot more secure. I typically don't worry about scams and theft and stuff like that. I try to have a positive viewpoint with a healthy dose of reality. I don't want to dwell too much on the negatives that could happen, but I do want to be prepared for them just in case. I think the Pacsafe backpack, I know it's on the pricey end. It is definitely by far the most expensive of all of the backpacks that I am showing today, but it is truly a backpack that is going to last you for years and years and years with so much benefit to it. And it's really designed well for women. The size isn't too big. It's very comfortable. All the safety measures on it are really nice, and it'll hold, just the right amount of stuff that you need for your travel day. But between the Pacsafe and the Almond Oak backpack, overall, gosh, it's a close call. It really depends on where you're going and what you're doing. The Almond Oak backpack is definitely larger and can pack more into it. So if you are going on a longer trip where you need more stuff, that would be the one that I would go with. If you're going on a shorter trip or one that you just don't need to pack as much stuff into your personal item bag, then I would go with the Pacsafe. But I think both of those are going to be winners no matter what type of travel style you are doing. I'd love to hear in your comments below, what's your favorite travel backpack personal item if you are a backpack person. Again, like I said at the beginning of this video, I know not all of us like to wear backpacks as our personal items, but for those of you who do, let me know in the comments below, or let me know which of these you actually thought was your favorite out of the whole review. And if you are also looking for some ideas of daily travel purses that you might want to look into, check out this video next. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have safe and wonderful travels.